I think if you had to point out one particular area, it's really technology. Technology is really accelerating at such a pace within industry, within manufacturing, that for the first time we've really been able to commercially blend the old traditional skills of shoemaking with that of new technology that you might find in automotive or aeronautical.
So the robot-assisted technology that you're deploying here, that will presumably mean less people are actually used in the workforce.
You do have less in comparison, say, to the old traditional ways of shoemaking, which you would have been familiar with, say, in the 1960s or 1970s. But what this does require is extremely skilled people. So whilst you still have to have a high skill base for the shoemaking elements of it, you're still going to have people coming in with digital skills, with coding skills, robotics. So it's really injecting a whole new skill base into what was traditionally a very labor-intensive industry.
And is this the first manufacturing base around the world for you where you're deploying this robot-assisted technology?
Yeah, following the pilot that we've been running for a fair time, just under a year, this will be the first operational commercial unit that we'll set up, and of course we chose to bring it back to the UK, in Somerset, in Street, and in the HQ where it all started nearly 200 years ago.
And will you be pressing the Made in Britain aspect to that very aggressively to consumers?
Well, I think when you look at the global consumer nowadays, they're all linked digitally. Everybody is seeing the same thing at the same time, and there is a strong demand for English-made products, not just in the UK, but also in parts of Europe and in Asia and the United States. I think when you link that well with a heritage brand like Clark's, and you create something really quite special, I think the demand will be very, very strong.
Now, you're obviously the world's fourth largest shoemaker. How do you see Brexit? Is it a risk or an opportunity for you?
That's a good question. I think an opportunity, really, at the end of the day. We're still a couple of years out from knowing quite what will happen. But Clark's is an incredibly diversified global business. And we're in the same boat as everybody else. We're going to work our way through it, but we are going to ensure that we're flexible and agile as we work through, and we've got time to do that. And not that bringing manufacturing back to the UK was by any means a reaction to Brexit on our behalf. We started this long before that. But what it does do is it ensures that we start to get that agility and flexibility built into our operations.
So necessarily leaving the single market wouldn't be a big problem for you?
Not necessarily a big problem, but like I said, I mean, nobody knows the outcome yet, so we've still got to wait it through. But we are diversified enough to, I think, find the opportunity within it.
And what about consumer confidence here in the UK right now? I mean, high street sales haven't been great this year. Are you seeing much of a drop-off in sales here in the UK?
We're finding it reasonably stable in our retail estate. Things are reasonably stable. You've got to execute everything extremely well. I think it's the type of environment where if you do make any errors, you do make any mistakes, it can be a punishing environment. But Clark's have been reacting to the situation extremely well. We're holding our full price sales, and I think, all in all, we're quite happy with the environment.